My name is David Bull. I was born in England, grew up in Canada, and now for nearly 40 years, I've been living here in Japan. My life is taken up these days with making Japanese traditional woodblock prints. The print stands as a symbol for something larger. It's not about the pieces of paper. It's about the human experience involved and the hundreds of years of human experience involved in creating that object. So the idea was to have a room where they could work near their own home.
I think it's really cool. I think you don't often get the opportunity to speak to someone that's spent so long doing something and getting incredibly good at it.
Hey, thanks very much for coming. An awful long way. So it's good.
It was nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you in person. Thank you.
Yeah.
I think the first time that I got to know David's woodblock print enterprise is through YouTube. I'm very happy. It was an unexpected surprise to see David in the shop. I think it's absolutely amazing.
We'll make some reproductions as well, but our core business is the creation of new, interesting prints using this old, wonderful craft. It's a perfect combination of new and old, and it's made something so strong. The old people in the old days in Edo time, they made prints that are absolutely glorious. And even though I get satisfaction from making another print and making another beautiful print, I look at the old ones again and I realize there's still a long way to go. It's sometimes a surprise to people to learn that it's a full team needed to make these things. I shouldn't be doing it all by myself. It should be a collection of full professionals, each working as well as they can, and only then can we create a wonderful, wonderful masterpiece. Try and balance these differences. Try not to make it where I dominate, because I'm the boss, do it my way. You can't run a business that way here in Japan. It must be give and take, give and take. What do they call in Japanese? Read the air, read the room. And I have to balance that with my own feelings. But I can't just turn the wheel and say, let's go here. It has to be a consensus decision.
こっちの意見ももちろん聞いてくれた上で、どうするかっていうふうに決めてくれるので、私も作品にやっぱりすごい参加したっていうふうにやっぱり感じるで。
デイビッドさんは快くもう全然いいよっておっしゃってくださったので、私も安心してこっちで子育てをしながら働くっていうことができました。
It's such a pleasure to work with her. I send paper, I send blocks, tick, 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 tick. X days later, the package comes back. It's such a pleasure working with that kind of craftsman. In the early days when I was working by myself, and now when I'm working with a larger team, the entire mood and feeling of my life has changed. We put the prints out into the world, and that's of course our main job. But it could be that putting our information, putting our lifestyle, putting our happiness, putting our techniques, putting our whole teamwork out there for the world to see could actually be more important than the actual prints themselves.